Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Marty's Toybox. For today's video, we're going to be comparing the Undisputed Championship replica belt to the Commemorative right there. And as you can tell, right off the bat, there's a few differences that you can notice. First of all, the gems. The gems, honestly, are better on this one than the Commemorative. Normally, they're like the same. Normally, they're really on par with each other. But this one has a lot more shine compared to this one. And also the back plating. So on this one, you see close up how the back plating looks. This one looks a lot lighter and a lot less detailed. As you see here, you can see every single dot going on it. We'll zoom in right there. You see every dot, every detail going across it, compared to this one where it's all really the same and it's really just, it's flat. And this one, you feel the rivets in it, you feel the edges. This one's more 3D and this one's more 2D. So that is one difference right off the bat that I do notice. So we're gonna lay these down and then compare them that way as well. So we have them both laid out, and which one is which? Top or bottom? Which one's the replica? Which one's the Commemorative? You can't really tell, but actually you can, because the replica is signed by our tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns. So one thing I want to compare is the snap box. First of all, look at the color difference. Look at how light this one is. Look at how dark this one is. Of course, they both have the WWE logo there with the same stitching. Let's compare the floppiness. So this one, just very lightly, very floppy, stuff like that. This one, a lot more stiff. So on the Commemorative, you get better leather compared to this other one. This one's a lot more floppy, and they've really switched. For all the new titles, I'm assuming, it came out first with the Raw titles, with the the World Tag Team titles and the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Really floppy leather on the belts. And that's the same thing with this one. It's super floppy compared to the super stiff stuff that we are really used to. So the only difference on the leather that I can see is the gold is different on each one. It's a different shade. Going over to the side plates are exactly the same on each one. These ones are not removable, but these ones are. So that is a big difference, because a lot of people really love removing these side plates. And you see, very plasticky. The gems actually might be the same. It might have just been the lighting over in the first clip. Now going over to the main plate. So once again, the back really is more in-depth on this one and a lot more detailed compared to this one, where it's really flat and really 2D-ish. And then the logo and stuff looks the same, but the red seems darker on this swoosh compared to this one. Let me try to put them up one by one. As you see, the red is a lot darker on this one compared to this one. So that is a difference as well. But maybe that's just a universal or undisputed title change that we haven't seen in this form of the replica. Now going over on to the other side of it, as you see, the snap box is the same. This one is still covered. I'm not going to take that off. But once again, the floppiness of it is so much better on this one compared to this one. See, it's like really stiff. And also this belt tip, it's kind of loose actually, but the belt tips seem to be exactly the same. This one may be a little bit lighter, but that may be just the belt tip on it. So I mean, overall, there's a couple differences that you are paying for. So on the Commemorative, it actually has better leather compared to the replica, which you never ever see that before, but that's just a Fanatic / WWE shop switch that happened to come after this was produced. Before this was produced, after this was produced, you know. The difference is the swoosh, it's a different shade of red. The background, it's a lot more in-depth on this one, a lot more detailed. This one's a lot more bland. And this one's a lot lighter as well. Of course, just subtracting our tribal chief signature. This one is about 400-ish to 450, depending on where you get it from. And this one was 250, I believe. So it's a $200 difference. Is it worth it? It depends on what kind of collector you are. If you want to have it just on display and you never want to touch it, never want to bring it out places, never want to get it signed, the Commemorative's the better, cheaper option. But paying for the replica, you get better quality. I always say this, whether you're getting a replica or an officially licensed belt or a bootleg, you pay for quality. So this one, as you see, the background's a lot better. It's a lot more heavier. Feels like a really TV accurate belt compared to this one. You can tell that it's fake and that it's a carbon copy of the actual title you see on TV. So it really comes down to preference. Honestly, my preference is the Replica title. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.